Hello traders, and welcome to today's Bitcoin update. So it has been a while again since my last public video. I feel that now is a good opportunity to give a nice detailed video once again on some of the price action we've had recently, now that we have seen this move down, which was expected. So we've been waiting for this move down, of course, ever since we did come up here and we took these highs out a couple of days ago. So we had that swing failure pattern of the highs, and we were really looking down towards this macro point of control and these order blocks below as our first support area. So now that we've had that move, I feel that let's talk about price action, and let's talk about what we can expect to see over the rest of the day and going into this weekend. So please do hit that like button, hit subscribe, and of course, as always, do go and check out tauruscrypto.com. Either pause the video now and go and have a look, or once this video is finished, check out the website and you can learn more about our trading community. You can join our free Discord and you can learn about the Taurus crew, where we do all of our trading rooms and a ton of other stuff. So let's just get straight into the price action. So I'm going to start up here from this swing failure pattern that we had a couple of days ago. Now, I was actually out on this day, so I wasn't able to take this trade, although it was one that we had been planning for a while. I wasn't able to take this trade. I had poor internet, wasn't around, and wasn't able to do this. But I know that Luxury, one of our coaches, was talking this through, I think live actually. I think this was during the trading room. So they got that SFP of the highs and were able to get into a really nice short position looking down for these lows. So that's basically where this whole little downtrend that we're in started. I actually got into a short later on in the day, and I have to apologies to a certain other community that are out there, that I was having a little chat with them during the evening, and I basically counter traded a few people as price came into this VWAP the other day, and that at that point is when I got into my short position for this move down. Now, the following day, of course, going into yesterday, we did have a nice, again, another nice move down, which was from key resistance that we had here on the chart. So I'm just going to pull up the Discord quickly and you can have a look. So every morning we update the crew with our daily update sheet, okay? And there's one level, okay, here that sticks out, okay? It's just repeated: 44,100, 44,100, 44,100, 44,100, continues to be repeated throughout that sheet. And right here, 44,100 has become the key resistance. So what happens when price comes in to that level, 44,100? It rejects, literally spends a few seconds up there and then immediately pulls back. Now, where was the target for that? Okay, if we do go along here, we were looking at that 40, where this is actually hidden. But if we do go further down, it was basically our range POC down here at 41,925, which was where we were looking to take that initial short position and for us to take profit from that. So again, we can kind of fast forward things on a little bit more. I did do a tweet yesterday. Where did we get that bounce? Okay, 41,900 down there, and that 42k single prints area where we had a really nice bounce from it. Now, obviously, since then we've had plenty of trading since that point. Of course, we've just had this nice little SFP of the highs here, but let's take it back off of the Discord and we will continue to have a look at the chart. So this was where we took our initial trade from. So we were able to get back into that short position, so compounding off of this one that I'd taken the day before, and then taking profit and starting to scale into a long as we hit that macro POC. Now, my strategy and my kind of thoughts for this was I wanted to hold short, still holding a short, but for that to be able to pay for a long position, laddering in between this zone, which has now been filled. Okay, so this being a really nice little order block, and below here you've really not got any support left. So if we do lose this level, we are looking at quite a major retrace back down again to the downside. So that was my plan. I'm still holding a short position, but I have scaled into a long within this region here, that if we do come down again and take out these lows, I'll simply close and wait for lower targets. So really kind of straightforward, nice couple of days of trading there. Now, what I see happening over the kind of the rest of today, I think, is because I'm on both sides, I'm kind of open to either. I'd quite like to see, my main kind of plan at the moment is to see a reclaim of this macro point of control after chopping around in within this region, and then we can start to look for higher prices. There's a lot of stuff that does suggest to me that that this is just a shakeout of some late slash early long positions, and we can be expecting again a relatively green or range bound weekend from this. So there's a few things that does make me think that. Okay, first of all, okay, we've come down here, we've basically filled out this whole area, and we had a really nice reaction right down from the low. Basically this 41k region being an area that you don't want to see closes below, so we did have a strong reaction, and we've come back into our previous day value area low, and these single prints that was formed yesterday. Okay, so we've had a really nice move up into that. Now obviously we've had a rejection, so that rejection coming from this little SFP that we had up at the highs, coming down here, rejecting and taking some more of this liquidity, and coming actually back into the point of control of the day so far. So at the moment, still open to more downside. Okay, this was a quick little trade that we have taken, but I'm still open to more downside, and if we can get a reclaim of this, then I would be looking for higher prices. The nice thing that would do is it would give us a setup, if we can get back within PD Val, is it would give us a nice little setup to move back towards that daily open and daily points of control around 42,500. So that's the main trade that I'm looking at the moment, if we can reclaim this. So this is the long that I'm in from this region here. And basically, yeah, wanting to take it back at least up to this 42,500 region. Now, if this doesn't happen, and again, I'm fairly neutral on my idea right now. I am basically hedged so that whichever side wins, I'll just let that trade run. If we do see this rollover, okay, and I think this is the high that's going to cause that potentially. If we do just zoom in back on here, I do think that this high, this little SFP coming into our single prints, coming into our previous day value area low, changing this local market structure, and now you have this market structure change coming back into, maybe even, if you do draw your fibs, your golden pocket region here. This could start to see price roll back down towards the lows. Now at that point, it becomes a little bit less clear for any immediate levels. We're starting to get into a region of basically, let's zoom out and you can see price when you're within this kind of area, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Quite likely that we could see another big move down here. So if we do start to roll over, my next area really of interest is looking down here around that basically 38,600 to 38k region. We do have a big void here on the chart that, I mean, that's kind of acting as a magnet right now. So if we do see this roll over, I could see quite a fast move through, which is why you don't want to be caught in any long positions from this region. So for me, the safest bet is, yeah, either wait for the macro point of control. This is our yearly point of control. It's our range point of control. It's tons of things. Either wait for that to get reclaimed, and then you can probably take things back up a little bit higher again, or just wait for the lower prices if we do come down to this region down here. So there's various ways in which you can play that at the moment. But yeah, for me, happy to scale in, but being aware that at this stage there is no, it's just as likely as it is to reclaim this as it is to fall back down, and we're just going to have to wait for the confirmation on either side of things and trade whatever we get in between. For example, the swing failure pattern coming into your golden pocket, we've got some shorts playing out right now. So I think that's pretty much everything that I really want to say on Bitcoin. I usually keep these little public updates to about 10 minutes long. That is about where we are right now. Anything else that is of interest on the chart? So I mean, funding is fairly neutral. Open interest is down, of course, from this move down that we have had. It's not really following the move, so we're not seeing an increase in open interest as we're coming down. So it does bring into play that this could just be one of those shallow retraces before expecting higher, very similar to what we had back here, right? But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll trade whatever the chart gives us going into the weekend. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy trading the rest of the price action that we're going to get today. I think we're going to get a pretty good trade coming in a bit later on in the day. We can't stay in this range forever. So I do think we've got some good trades coming up. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Bye.